Great way to start off the episode, Julan. Really, just, I mean, you know, although I suppose, really, if there was one phrase that really summed up this entire fucking video series, that would be it, for sure. Yeah, I'll have no more cheek out of you, my son. Not today. Fucking hell. Right, let's start this again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind, where I skipped out a whole bunch of boring travelling, and we're back at the little house, where we finished sorting through a whole bunch of, well, as I suspect many of us have in real life, been sorting through a whole bunch of gifts and things, and trying to find places to put the bloody things, and although in our case they're not really gifts so much as spoils of war, really, I guess, in a way. But, you know, that's what we've been doing. And, unfortunately, I'm just going to throw this out there instead of trying to keep up the pretense. I did totally record this already once, on Boxing Day, and...
Do I care?
The man has a point. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's just get on with it, I suppose. Are you in like a bad mood or something? Yeah, bless you. 38 out of 100, maybe. Oh yeah, there's a beetle around here. There's something that wants to kill us, I think, apparently. Guards don't seem terribly fussed about it, though. Yeah, there's some sort of wild animal stuck in a wall somewhere that wants us dead. I am reasonably sure. Anyway, I recorded all this once on Boxing Day, and it used the wrong microphone. It used my webcam microphone. And, unfortunately, the webcam microphone, in addition to being super low quality, was also muted, so basically it was a completely useless recording. And because it was Boxing Day, I was a little bit annoyed, because I'd taken time out of my day to do that video, instead of sort of hanging around with the family. And, yeah, it was very... very annoying, it has to be said. So I just didn't bother. I said fuck it. I went back downstairs, and I'm only just coming back to this now on the 29th to have another go at it, because fucking hell, let me just tell you, like, there is nothing more annoying than having an entire sort of recording an entire episode of something and having it basically just become worthless footage that you can't use, especially during a holiday when you're not going to get that time back. And oh god, yeah, no, it's just goddamn annoying, really, mostly. Hello. I don't think they get the concept of why a globe is a globe, whoever made these. But kind of cool nevertheless. Anyway, so we're travelling to Caldera. We are travelling to Caldera because Boethia. Yeah. Took me a while to remember when I was getting ready for this, which bloody Daedric prince it was. I couldn't remember if it was Molag Bal or Malakath or what. But no, it's Boethia. Boethia wants us to come here to find some sort of sculptor to make a new shrine. Because Boethia's shrine, if you will recall, is sort of submerged somewhere in the middle of the Sea of Ghosts. Or whatever that little bit of sea between the mainland and here is called. I forget what. English, hard. You seen any sculptors around here? I certainly haven't heard of one around here. You might ask Veric Germain, though. He's a trader here in town, and buys and sells very many different things. If anyone knows of a local sculptor, it would be him.
Yes, friend.
Very well. So basically, shut up, Thunder. Basically, I've done all this already once, and now I've got to do it all over again. Get out of my face, you. Veric Germain, I believe. Do you know of any sculptors around here? A sculptor? I'm not going to find many around here. Art's not really at a premium, you know. There's an orc in town who likes to carve up some stones, but I'm not sure about. I'm not about to buy his sculptures. He lives in Gorek Manor with a bunch of other orcs, odd ones to be sure. Whoops. And Gorak Manor, as it turns out, is here. This is apparently a speed run now, because I'm doing this very, very quickly, but I can't feign ignorance, I'm sorry. Although, we can level up now, that's nice, I guess. Excuse me. Are any of you sculptors? Nope. Just gonna have to ask every single orc, and I already know which orc it is. I mean, I'm not just... Forget it, you know what? I'm just... Hello! Hello, Caldera, I'm here all week. This is Creeper. Creeper is a scamp that you can talk to, and he buys things off you. And what makes Creeper so damn brilliant is the fact that he's a creature and not actually an NPC, which means he has no disposition towards you, which means, through a bit of a funny loophole in the way the old disposition and speechcraft and barter system works in this game, that because he has no disposition towards you, everything you sell him, you get exactly its true value. For example, were I to sell him... Oh, what could we give you? What could we give you, Creeper? I don't need one of these. There you go. If I were to give him this Amulet of Mighty Blows, he will give us exactly 75 gold for it, instead of about half or less than half like your average merchant would, because he's Creeper and he doesn't give two shits about money. Apparently, he just likes to collect things, so he just gives you the full value for everything. And he has 2,500 gold. He doesn't buy everything off you. He will buy potions, apparently. Got any good potions I could give him? I don't know, really, actually. Most of these ones I like. All the stuff I didn't want to carry with me, I kind of, you know, sorted away. I guess you can have those. I kind of sorted away prior to starting this, so, yeah. But, you know. 6th House Amulet. Oh, you can have that. Nice one. Don't know why I was carrying that around with me for. Well, he doesn't want that. Only enchanted stuff he wants, apparently. So, yeah. He's a useful little fella to have around. And since practically day bloody one of this Let's Play, all the people who've played this game before are like, why don't you go and see Creeper? He'll give you more money. It's because I hadn't actually bumped into him in the game through the natural course of my explorations, and so therefore I didn't want to just to sort of abuse that prior knowledge as a player to come in here immediately and just sort of, well, you know, do this. Now, that ring is useless, but it doesn't actually have any value at all, so I can't even sell it. It's just sort of hanging around in my inventory, just cluttering up the place. Should have left that at the house, shouldn't I, really? Never mind. So, yeah. But now we've actually bumped into him properly, I imagine I'll probably come back here quite often in future, since it's not a very long trip. I mean, it's just one teleportation from the guild, and then bang, you're here in Caldera, woohoo. So, you know. Now that we know about this guy, we can exploit the shite out of him in the interest of getting filthy, filthy rich. Does he buy scrolls? Yes, he does! Oh my god, I had 10 of those? I mean, I can get away with giving you. Yeah, that'll do. Another 2.5 grand in the bank. So nice one, yeah. He buys most stuff, doesn't buy everything, obviously. But a useful fella to have around. There's another NPC like that in the game who has even more gold than him, who is even more difficult to find than Creeper. And I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who doesn't know about it. So there. Spoilers. What do you want? I'm looking for a sculptor. Me? Well, I have done a few pieces. Mostly Gorak, just throw them really far. You interested in buying a piece? I am working on one now. For now, I call it Untitled Rock. I wish for you to recreate the Shrine of Boethia. Me do big statue? Could be good. Gorak not throw that far at all. Tell you what, I make you statue. Need money, though, for material. Need 2,000 septims for everything. And also need plans. How I supposed to make big statue just like old one, and not know what old one look like? Must be statue book somewhere Tell me how to make shrine. Find me plants and gold, and I make you your statue. Meantime, I find good place to build it. So obviously he wants 2,000 septims, and it's sort of quite nice that the creeper is located in the same building as this fella, because that actually makes finding the 2,000 septims an awful lot easier. And he also wants a statue book. Don't know what it's called. Book with statue picture in it, description of shrine, that kind of stuff. Also, ask book guys. They got lots of books. One must have done right. One must have right stuff. Yes, I believe I am aware of a bookseller in particular who will probably have this book. Red, I know for a fact he has this book because we're having a terrible sense of deja vu. This is sort of Groundhog Day, Morrowind edition, I'm afraid, at the moment, guys. I'm sorry. So yes, I do know where we can get one. I do know where we can get one indeed. And I mean, if you've ever been there, it's really, you know, no surprise, but Jabba Shah's rare books. If you ever need to get a particular sort of vaguely rare book in the game, unsurprisingly, you can find it at Jabba Shah's rare books. I've no idea how many quests in Morrowind actually involve you going to see Jabba Shah to get some sort of book or another, but it's quite a lot. It's a bit of a running theme. So we're going to go straight to Vivec here. Drop a quick save because the game's been a bit unstable lately. And we're just going to go straight downstairs and say hello to our friend Jabba Shah the Khajiit, who has the bookshop, the best bookshop in the game, because it is the one that has all the damn quest books for sale. That's just the way it is. Feel free, of course, to go hunting around other bookshops. Maybe one of them does have it. Oh, Morrowind stopped working. See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? There's something about Vivec at the minute, I've noticed. Something about it, the game doesn't like at the moment. And I can guarantee you that I will load up the game again in a second, and it will go through that door and load the new area completely fine with no issues whatsoever. But right now, it just doesn't like it. It's very bizarre. I'm not going to claim to understand it, but it's just one of the things I apparently have to deal with when playing Morrowind. Occasionally, in Vivec, the game crashes. Don't know why. Just does. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okie dokie, and you're back in the room, folks. Okay, so yeah, my personal sort of educated guess. You know, I always did love the coloured lanterns and stuff in Morrowind. It really does add an air of magicalness to it. It's a subtle thing, but I just, you know, I don't know. It's one of the things I most fondly remember about this game, all the brightly coloured magic candles and things. You know, when I think back over the years to my initial memories of playing this game, I remember seeing that and thinking, oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, tangent aside, look, watch this. Loaded, no problems. See, I told you. Anyway, my pet theory, sort of educated guess for this behaviour at the moment is just that I think Morrowind's a 32-bit application, and I have loaded so many gorgeous graphical overhaul mods and things into it that I think occasionally it crashes when you're trying to load a new area, because it just runs out of virtual address space. There's obviously no specific error message for that or anything, but if I had to guess, I would say that's probably it, and that would explain also why the area will also load completely fine once you've reloaded the area. Once you've reloaded the game, rather. I mean, it probably... If I were to purge cell buffers or something a little bit more often... Does that even work? No, apparently not. Not that specific command in Morrowind, anyway. If I were to purge cell buffers, however you do that in Morrowind a bit more often, it might actually result in that happening a little less often. But, you know... It is what it is. Vivec definitely seems to be a problem area, and that's probably because it's big and full of big models and textures and things like that, if I had to guess, anyway. Because it doesn't seem to happen quite so often anywhere else. Right, so, Mr. Ordinator.
What is it, citizen?
It's true. I don't know how on earth Jabba Shah keeps all of his, like, thoroughly illegal books out of your sight, mate.
Khajiit has no time for you.
You know, Khajiit better bloody make some time for me, because I've come here looking for a probably very expensive book. So let's see. Dance in the Fire, chapters, all sorts. Ancestors in the Dunmer, Antecedents of Dwemer. Has he got a dialogue topic about statue book? Huh. Jobbershah may have what you were looking for. There is a book called Boethiah's Glory, if Jobbershah still has it in stock. It is yours for a reasonable price. Shouldn't have given that away. Now he knows that I really want it. Probably charge me more. Didn't know that little bit of dialogue was there, actually. I found it just, I looked at I found Boethiah's Glory and thought, well, logically speaking, that's probably what I'm after, right? There you go, Jobbershah, keep the change. And lo and behold, nice little sketch of the shrine. Look upon the face of Boethiah and wonder. Raise your arms that Boethiah may look on them and bestow a blessing. And know that battle is a blessing. And know that death is an eventuality. Know that you are dust in the eyes of Boethiah. Long is the arm of Boethiah, and swift is the blade. Deep is the cut, and subtle is the poison. Worship, O faithful, pray your death is short. Worship, O faithful, pray your death is quiet. Worship, O faithful, worship the glory that is Boethiah. Into battle strides the Deja Prince, blade at the ready to cleave the unworthy. You know, let's talk about cleaving the unworthy, but a short and quiet death is, that's actually fairly wimpy, really, isn't it, when you think about it? I mean, if I were to have it, well, if I were to die, idiot. Of course I'm going to die someday, but when I do, I wouldn't mind it being quiet and short, honestly. You know? That's sort of the ideal form of death, as far as I'm concerned. But whatever you say, Boethiah. Thought you were about prowess and battle and stuff like that, but maybe I'm wrong. This way. So we got the book. Let's teleport ourselves back to Caldera, hand it over along with the gold. Not cheap this, but we are rather hoping the reward will be worth it anyway, aren't we? No, wrong. I think. Yes, wrong. Need to get up a level. Up a level, sorry. There we go. This way. I forget the foreign quarter sometimes. I forget that it's a bit different to the other cantons. It has an extra level or deck or whatever. Here we go, and probably worth quick saving again now that I think about it. Got to love teleportation, eh? Isn't it grand just being able to hop halfway across the country like this in the blink of an eye? Having to take the Silt Strider and have it be like nighttime by the time we arrive and all that sort of nonsense. It's just like, well, there you go, 5 minutes. Just teleport over to Vivek and walk down the road to the shops and then teleport on back again. Oh man. Right. What a fascinating modern age we live in, eh, Julan? 10 points to the one who can name that quote. Not the Julan part. Although now the comments is going to be full of that for the next 3 years. Well done. Well done, Dave. What do you want, Sculptor? You got the stuff? Good, give it here. Okay, I found a place, nice and away from stuff. Take me a few weeks, though. Gotta get some assistant sculptorists to help me out. Not easy to find, you know. Anyway, it'll be done in not too long. I gonna build it at Cartag Point up on coast from here, up north. You can't miss it, real big. Cartag Point? I tell you, it's on coast up north. Great big rock, named after famous orc hero. He killed himself there. Very famous. Long way down from that rock. And he's not lying, it probably will be a few weeks.
I don't know. Probably not. Maybe she's right.
It probably. Oh my goodness, that's a balcony. Hello. Let's get back in here. Wrong way. Yeah, he probably will take a few weeks. When an NPC tells you to come back in a few weeks in Morrowind, he's not joking. Seriously, come back in a few weeks. Why do we have Khajiit twins wandering around about the place? Vampire hunters. What does Agent want of Khajiit? I am a vampire hunter, sworn to hunt down the foul night drinkers of blood. My name is of no concern to you. If you are turned into a vampire, visit me and I'll put you out of your misery. Apparently they're twins. Twin Khajiit vampire hunters. I feel like that's a story waiting to be told someday. Whatever. Not my concern right now. Have you ever noticed, by the way, God knows if this was in the original game. I don't know if it was or not, but the smoke coming out of that chimney is green. But unfortunately, this door is locked. I can't get in. So I don't know what's causing the green smoke. I'm pretty sure that wasn't locked in the vanilla game, but never mind. Take me to Almora, I suppose, for lack of a better idea of where the hell we need to go now. Because that's sorted. We don't have to worry about that for another 3 weeks. The whole Boethia situation is in hand. So next on our to-do list is a couple more writs of execution. Oh, yes. Okay. The honourable execution of Navil Ionith and Rains Ionith. They may be found on the Dren Plantation, which is east of Pelagiad or west of Suran. Oh yeah, you're coming with me for this one, because I think it might be a little bit... you know, I mean, I just... Like, I don't expect Mr. Orvis Dren to be particularly pleased when we try and immediately bump off two of his henchmen, so I'm going to need some backup on this one, I think. I know you're not really, you know, into the whole assassination business, but Tale of the Devious Trader. The Necromancer, the Airship, and the Devious Trader. Look at all this! This was definitely not in the original game. Is this a Tamriel Rebuilt thing, or a Morrowind Rebirth thing? Can I have this? Can I take this? Damn it, I'm not sure if I can or not. I need to come back at some point when I've remembered that console command that lets you see who owns it. Because it says owned, but if it's owned by the Mages Guild in general, as opposed to a specific NPC, I can take it, because I'm a member of the Mages Guild. But, I don't know that at the minute. I don't want to risk starting a fight and getting expelled and all that rubbish. Because believe me, that's a ball ache. It really is. Anyway, so... Is it you? Are you the culprit? Banzai! Oh, it's both of you. No, it wasn't them. It was something else we still haven't found yet. It's you. Nope. Bother. Well, maybe someday we'll locate the beastie that wants us dead, but not this day, it would seem. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I know it might have been a bit short, but I'm a bit busy at the minute, what with it still being the holidays and all. So I'm afraid that's all I've got time for today. Next time, tune in as Julan and Fathis. I forgot his name there for a second. Fathis go off to the Dren Plantation to fight a couple of blokes. Whoa. Okay, my journal's a bit fucked. That's probably a good a reason as any to exit the game. What? Yes, okay. Well, technical difficulties and everything, and extremely loud, obnoxious thunder aside, it's time for me to go, because I've got other stuff to do today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I will catch you next time.